Hello students, in today's video lecture, I am going to discuss about Gauss's law. The integration of electric field over a closed surface which encloses the charges leads us toward the Gauss's law. This Gauss's law is one of the fundamental laws of the nature. So to understand this law, consider the following example. First, consider a point charge, positive Q charge. This is a positive charge. Consider a point charge plus Q is located at the center O of the sphere of radius R. Now, we will determine the total flux linked with the surface of the sphere. Into the definition of flux. Total flux link with the surface, that is phi equal to surface integration vector E dot D vector S इज इक्वल टू सरफेस इंटीग्रेशन. यहाँ पे दो वेक्टर्स हैं, दोनों वेक्टर के बीच में डॉट प्रोडक्ट है. डॉट प्रोडक्ट होता है तो हम कंपोनेंट यूज करते हैं cos थीटा, where theta is angle between E and area, that is electric field in area A. Look at this diagram. ये एक स्फीयर है और स्फीयर के सेंटर पे हमने पॉजिटिव चार्ज रख दिया है. स्फीयर का जो रेडियस है वो स्मॉल आर है और स्फीयर पे हमने स्मॉल एलिमेंट एज्यूम किया है जिसका एरिया dA है और इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड की डायरेक्शन आउटवर्ड डायरेक्शन में है. बिकॉज यहाँ पे चार्ज पॉजिटिव चार्ज है, सो पॉजिटिव चार्ज की डायरेक्शन आउटवर्ड डायरेक्शन में होती है. सो डायरेक्शन हमने आउटवर्ड डायरेक्शन दिखाई है. अगर आप यहाँ से ये डिस्टेंस पे लो, ये डिस्टेंस पे लो, वो सब इक्वी डिस्टेंस पे है. दैट इज ऑल द पॉइंट्स ऑन द सर्फेसिस आर एट द इक्वी डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम द सेंटर. Hence, the magnitude of vector E will be same at every point at the surface. Electric field due to a point charge is a radially outward direction. Area vector D vector A of each surface element will be along the direction of vector E, and that is theta equals to 0. Flux phi equal to, according to the definition of flux, surface integration. अब ये वाली फॉर्मूला में हम थीटा के रिप्लेस में हम यूज करेंगे 0 डिग्री. बिकॉज डायग्राम से आप लोगों ने ये देखा कि वेक्टर DA और वेक्टर E बोथ आर इन अ सेम डायरेक्शन. सो यहाँ पे थीटा इक्वल्स टू 0 डिग्री होगा. सरफेस इंटीग्रेशन E into dx cos 0. Cos 0 is 1. So, surface integration E into dE. E is a constant. So, E surface integration of dA. Now, surface integration of dA means होता है small element का surface integration, that is equals to area of sphere. E is as it is, and area of sphere is 4 pi r square. 4 pi r square. And therefore, phi is equals to E into 4 pi r square. Now, formula of electric field is KQ upon r square into 4 pi r square is as it is. K is a 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught, Q constant as it is, upon R square is as it is, into 4 pi R square. 4 pi R square cut. The remaining term is Q upon epsilon naught, or flux phi equals to Q upon epsilon naught. And this flux phi is the independent of radius of sphere. It's a true for any closed surface. This equation phi equals to Q upon epsilon naught is the general result of the Gauss law. This is the general formula of Gauss's law. Now the statement of Gauss law, the formula of this Q upon epsilon naught, the total electric flux associated with the any closed surface is equal to the ratio of the net of electric charge by the surface of epsilon naught. अब ये फॉर्मूला गॉसेस लॉ की इंटीग्रेशन फॉर्मूला, सो फ्लक्स associated with any closed surface is phi is equal to surface integration vector E dot D vector A is equals to sigma Q upon epsilon naught. This is the formula of flux. Now I am going to discuss about some important points of the Gauss's law. Let's start. First point is Gauss's law is true for any closed surface, no matter what its shape or size. Second point is the term Q on the right side of the equation included the sum of all charges enclosed by the surface. The charges may be located anywhere inside the surface. Third point is the electric field appearing on this left hand side equation is the electric field produced due to a system of charges, whether enclosed by the surface or outside it. Fourth point is the surface that we choose for the application of Gauss's law. It's called the Gaussian surface. And the last point is Gauss's law is useful towards a much easier calculation of electric field when system has some symmetry. Here are some questions regarding Gauss's law. Comment your answer in comment section and subscribe the channel DR Physica. Thank you for watching.